is my absolute favorite energy drink for long runs. It's Ghost Welch's Grape. It tastes just like sparkling grape juice. But they've just come out with Welch's Grape Cranberry. And this is my favorite just general juice. So I'm really excited to try this one. I'm really excited. So, 3 days in, Ghost, sponsor me for my long runs. Creatine. We just off-brand. All right, Ghost, sponsor me. That is delicious. That just tastes like they took cran grape and made it sparkle. And my other fave, hold on, turn towards the brand, make sure, because this is gonna be the thumbnail. Thumbnail. Hold on, let's move this one out of the way for thumbnail. Sponsor me. All right, so we are headed off. I've got my Ghost, it's almost done. The fiance is grabbing a couple of last minute supplies for our run. And yeah, see you when we hit the park. Just finished our warm-up walk, so we're gonna go ahead and do our 7 miles. The aim is 7 miles in 100 minutes. Breakdown is here. It's about 18 minutes walking speed and then 12 and a half running speed. We're gonna do some intervals.
Oh, how are you feeling after that section?
Really winded. About to finish our first mile. Going strong. Averaging about what, 13:40 at the moment. I hate hills. I hate hills. I hate hills. I hate hills. Ken, oh, I was gonna ask you if you would grab my shoes. Because I was gonna try and change those. Just finished mile 5. Time for caffeine part 2. Once again, Ghost, please sponsor me. It really does just taste like sparkling grape juice. We've had some fruit snacks. Had some water. Gonna take a minute and then finish out these last 2 miles. My hair is starting to unravel too. That's how you can tell I'm working hard. My braid's undoing.
Hi.
We are 5-ish miles in. Mine's reading 5.22. We have 2-ish miles left. We're taking a moment to breathe, recharge energy. You're drinking my energy drink.
You said you couldn't finish it. You just told me you couldn't finish it.
But it's still mine.
If you can't finish it, I didn't want it to go to waste. I have other drinks.
It's fine. You can drink some.
Were you gonna finish it later?
Yeah.
I thought when you said like I can't finish this, it's giving me a tummy ache. You were talking
No,
about. Like,
I just meant like chugging it all right now would give me a tummy ache or a side stitch for running. Anyways, 2 miles left. We're refueling and then we're gonna finish strong. Hi. My brain really has just turned completely off. So, we have finished 7 miles and almost a full mile walking back to the car. Oh my god, my brain. What was it? An hour 42? I'm crashing so hard. Doing errands post-run. I don't know if that was the best idea. That just took so much out of me. And I'm exhausted now. And I feel like if I stand still for too long, I'm gonna collapse. In a good way. But that was a lot. And I cannot wait to go home and sit down. Post-run, I am so sore. I'm consuming protein. Oh no, did I need to shake this well before I opened it? No, it seems fine. Oh, shake well. Post-run protein, I have heard, is very important. This is Barbell's berry milk drink. Not bad. Not great, but that might be a skill issue because I did not shake well before consuming. I am in disbelief that I actually ran 7 miles just now. My last good run was the weekend of November 16th, and it was only 3 miles. It felt really good. My pacing was good. I felt really strong. And then every run after that felt really, really hard. And like, I wasn't doing very well. Every time we had a long run Saturday, I wasn't able to complete the mileage. There was just either a mental block, I was cramping due to a period, or I had some kind of issue going on in my body that wasn't allowing me to progress the way that I wanted to. And that was not the case today. I it felt like a switch kind of. And now all of a sudden, everything that has seemed really, really hard up until this point, and like the pipe dream of I'm going to run a marathon, actually seems somewhat achievable and manageable. Like, it feels like I might actually be able to run a marathon, which is really exciting. And like, it just... So, a breakdown of my run. I was trying to do 7 miles in 100 minutes. That was the goal. So my fiance did the math to figure out what the intervals needed to be between running and walking. So we were aiming to do 3 minutes of running at a 12.5 minute pace, mile pace, and walk for 2 minutes at about 18-minute pace. And that didn't happen. After the first 2 miles, I was having a lot of pain in my left foot. It's a pain that I've kind of been dealing with for a couple weeks now. I've been trying to manage it the best that I can with rest and ice, compression, elevation, etc. I've tried orthopedics in my shoes. I've tried new shoes. It just doesn't seem to be going away. So after mile 2, we paused, we reevaluated, and I actually switched shoes. That's why I brought my purple ones along. So I switched out of my Hokas, which are technically trail running shoes, which might be part of the problem. I'm not sure. But so we switched into my Pumas, and they were a lot more comfortable. It was a lot easier to run in. From mile 2 to 5, felt really good, good pacing. We were averaging between 14:20 and 14:40. So at that point, we kind of decided we're gonna throw out the... At that point, we were gonna throw out the goal of 7 miles in 100 minutes. And we just decided that the goal was 7 miles. We did complete it in an hour and 42 minutes. So just 2 minutes over that 100-minute goal, which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm very happy with that. The last mile was really difficult. There is a section at the park that we were running that I call the switchback. I don't know if it has an actual name, but it's basically this huge incline that just kind of goes whoop, whoop, whoop. My fiance decided that it was going to be part of our run interval, but it wasn't actually a run. It was just, you know, a high intensity part. So we started the incline, and I was really struggling. My heart rate got all the way up to about 180 or so. And I was really struggling. I was trying to dig in. My fiance was being super encouraging. And there was actually a passerby going down who gave me some encouragement as well. They were like, hey, you're doing great. You're almost there. Keep going, which was really great. But as we turned the corner on the last bit of the incline, I broke down because I had this thought in my head of, you're too fat to be doing this. And I just completely lost it. I was in full tears. I was bent over, sobbing in the middle of the park. And my fiance, you know, helped calm me down. But it was probably the hardest part of our run. And it just got to me on a different level. And that negative spark, negative voice in my head was so mean. And it was really hard to kind of push past that and keep going. But I did. And I did 7 miles. And I am really, really proud of myself for doing that.
I'm really proud of myself. So